This week, link one debit order or more to your bank account on the Nedbank Money app to stand a chance to win an iPhone or Samsung tablet up to the value of 20,000 Rand. FANS Wethu TV. It's the TSV Premiership. Orlando Pirates 1, AmaZulu 0. I'm joined by Utami.
Autivo o grand me auti.
I'm not.
Ay.
Jile Kotini.
Tu so Tami. Keso. This is the typical me. This is the typical me. Keso, bro. Sometimes I just try to reduce my standard just to get exactly. Yeah, but let's not overdwell on that now.
How did you see the game?
The game. I don't know if I should start with the controversy and stuff. It was a very difficult week. In terms of social media and stuff. I've been receiving international calls. Let me tell you, FANS Wethu is very big. I've received calls from Europe. I've received calls, on a serious note, I've received calls all over Africa. I think Sundowns is the most supported in terms of African support around. I've received calls from Botswana, where out here they were insulting me. But let me tell you something. When we talk about the intellectual intelligence, emotional intelligence, I had a lot of comments, but were so bad about me, and I'm like, okay, I understood. In fact, after that interview that we had, a very beautiful interview with Lindo, the writing there, it was written, yes, on the debate, the writing there, it was not proper. It was not the way it was. When we had the Nedbank house, we were arguing, rather debating, and I was saying, Sundowns is not the best team in Africa. I did not say Sundowns is not the best team in South Africa. I would be a fool to say that. I mean, even a 6-year-old can tell that. It's just that when the producers of the show had us arguing and debating, since I was wearing an Orlando Pirates t-shirt, they thought otherwise. But with that said, I think the interview was very nice. When I gave them the producers a call and said, why did you write this thing? They said, no, but I understood. But Yola, I know it's fine. I understood. No, Garano, it's fine. Don't change the writing. At the end of the day, I know I'm a strong night. I'll turn this thing around. To my people, no, guys, can I just say, I know that my people will be complaining about the interjection and stuff. I need to be straightforward about this. Thibo, if you think someone is a fool just because they do not agree with what you're saying, you are the worst fool. Is it? Yes, you are the worst fool. There are a lot of people that I had. There are a lot of people, Nkabu Sankara and stuff of Sundowns. I'm not someone who gets angry when people disagree with me. I understand. In fact, I get so disappointed if people disagree with me because it makes me a normal person, and I'm not. I'm a stranger knight. I see things ahead. Before Patrice Motsepe, I was very young. When Patrice Motsepe bought Sundowns, before he wanted to buy Sundowns, somebody who read books so much. I read about this guy, an ambitious person who believes in this country. And then this time is going to improve South African football. And everything. That was almost 2 decades ago. Now the very same people are still struggling to understand what I was saying then. Today, some of them are calling me. But in fact, I cannot be discussing things that I saw 20 years ago. When Benny McCarthy touched the ball once, I was very young. Who says it 3 minutes? And then I just said, this guy is going to be a star. I couldn't wait for 20 years or 30 years to say that. Some people cannot wait for 20 years. We are not the same. Let me tell you something. If I tell you my grandfather is the first person to get a number plate, don't argue, my man. No, this is the internet. No, I'm saying. No, guys. Let me say.
If you were to say your grandfather is the first person to get a number plate.
Yes. And then you argue with me that by the time that my grandfather bought a car, there were number plates. You are a nimpompum. You are a stupid dumb cop of it highest. Because my grandfather is not responsible for cars not having number plates by then. If I tell you that Orlando Pirates played the FIFA Club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup, it's not my problem that it was not introduced by then.
Yeah.
If you're a fool, in fact, if there was supposed to be a robot there, and I'm saying taxi driver after robot, it means that I'm a robot. And when you think you're smarter than me, as your Sankar, Eriko, tell us something. There's a lot of content. No, let me speak.
Leave Sankara.
I understand. I understand. I do not have a problem with anyone disagreeing with me. Remember, football is very broad. You understand?
Opinionated.
Yes, and some people, let me tell you, they even said on the comment section that remove this guy from that. Let me tell you something. People, numbers do not lie. When some people are just gifted on their own. When I speak, people listen because I speak sense.
Yes.
I anticipate things that are to happen.
Yes.
It's not my fault.
Yes.
It's something that is within my genes. Even my own father.
Yes.
He's a Strontianite. When he speaks, the world listens. It's not something that I invite. But now let me talk. Can I talk football at least, because I see that.
Let's talk football.
Yes.
We are not talk. We'll talk about this midweek.
We
are not talk. Please.
When football was introduced in the 1980s, or not in the 1980s, in the 80s, in the 18s.
Yeah.
Football, Tibo, is simple. In a little players stay 11. We want to make football so fascinating that it's one of newspaper Daily Sun.
Yeah.
Football is like about by 11.
Okay.
There's 10 players in the field.
Yeah.
There's the right side and the left side.
Yeah.
And the center part.
Yeah.
But by two, the typical formation, it was 4-4-2.
Yeah.
There's two strikers. The one is more offensive, the one is almost defensive. On the right side, Unal number 2, number 8. The one is defensive, the one is attacking. These people, so vice versa, being on the left. These people, the attackers, I call them Banna. They are men. The defenders, Kibasadi. Hence, when you lose the ball, they make noise. They complain. Why did ball? You lose the ball. You were not supposed to lose the ball. That's why they protect you. They yell at much. That's why when Abasadi end of the month, but because ball. When you have the ball, everyone is happy.
Exactly.
A ball playing team, they hardly complain because they are touching the ball too much. Goalkeeper is the last man of defense. Yeah, now he's came Sadi 2 times because he's looking at the game. Everyone,
exactly,
and he's responsible for every goal that scores.
Yeah,
that's why when the team has conceded 3 goals, they are not saying as a team you've kept a clean sheet. They are saying China kept a clean sheet. Why? Because he's the last man of defense and is responsible for whatever goals that enters.
Yeah,
you understand? So I'm trying to give you football on another perspective. But when we've got time, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
and remember, it's played when it's on and off. That's why, Kiri, you can never complain. Remember, you need to have tactical discipline even when you don't have the ball. Remember, most of the people, that's why one of the best players in the world. We repraise about ball. And remember, football is not only played when you're having the ball. You need to have tactical discipline. Your defense, just to align yourself. Yes, that's why look at Josie. How Tamaya? Ukara timing.
Yes. Give me a man of the match. Give me a man of the match because I have to close it, man.
Yeah, the grass cutter specialist. Who? Libito. The boy has he's redefining position 2.
Yeah. Quickly, Ekse before the game.
Can you tell me?
He said he's gonna destroy you, man.
I like that. I like that. I like that. That's very. Keep it up, my boy. It's a very good speech. You need to be motivated in whatever that you do.
Yeah.
Remember, Tibo, we must never to just because we don't support the team that they support. Yeah. It's sportsmanship.
Yeah.
He must have that. Even they were not an easy team to beat, and that's a very good spirit. You must have it. As a winner, you must always have that spirit in you. Yeah. In whatever that you do, you must never yes, strong. Yes.
Tell me please, this week, my brother, just link the debit orders out to your Nedbank account on the Nedbank money app to stand a chance to win an iPhone, iPad or Samsung tablet.
I'm fit on Apple Carata and a Carata. You're not able to illuminate. Yeah. 20 score. The phone says it's Corona hardly broke.